Hey guys, my name is Chef Josh, and welcome back to the city of Norland here in City Skylines. This is episode 3, and thank you so much for the support in the last episode, building the family farm that you saw in that first little snapshot there. But today, our city is crying out for some residential, and also I'd like to do sort of like a high school complex build as well, with a few of the basketball courts and things like that. But hey, there's a nice overshot of Norland so far, but let's hop in here, and I think we're also going to be buying our first square today. So let's hop in and take a look. So, after the first episode was done, I came back and did a little bit more detailing on the park here. It leveled all the way up to level 3, so I got these workers barracks that I kind of made as if it's like a makeshift farm or housing for the farmers and stuff like that. Added a few of these tree farms here with some of the 1x1 farming industry, and also just some extra bushes and rows of flowers and trees, and got some nice fencing along everything. Just take a quick tour of all of this. Added in a few more of the workers' barracks everywhere. Added in some of the generic farming industry as well. Got a little bit more heavier over here with that kind of stuff. A ton of barns came in through that. Added in a few of the fruit trees. But we also added in a small little park right here, actually. So I added in the carousel. Seems like something that would be maybe at a family farm or something like that that's been around for a couple hundred years. We have one locally to us that, the carousel is quite popular. So, and I added in some of the organic and local produce shops as well here, with a few of the flower boxes as if, they're growing some plants back here and selling it up front sort of thing. Just a little bit of a family attraction there. Try to stick with the assets that had the dirt, driveways and things like that. Added a little bit of pathing back here. Not that most people use it. Once I unlock piers and stuff, I'm going to add a few fishing piers back here. But yeah, I really like how it came out. So I did come in after last week's episode and sort of add a little bit more details. But anyways, moving on from there. Like I said in the intro, I think we're going to buy our first tile. So my goal for the city, I think, is, we're restricted to the 9 due to console. So I'm thinking these 9 right here are where I want to be, possibly with the downtown landing and this square here that's kind of highlighted, that one there that's blinking. But I think that's where we're going to go. But for today, I'm not worried about downtown. Today, I'm going to be buying this square here. So there we go. We got our first square. And as you can see, our residential is through the roof, and we are having some worker problems due to that. So I would like to continue with some of these roads here. I'm just going to bring this one out a little bit. There we go. And I also want to extend from this and bring this out as well. Maybe about there as well. Come on. There we go. And I want to bring this road, continue its diagonal trajectory here, and it'll land there. We may turn this into a roundabout, but I'm not too concerned about it right now. What I am looking at is right here, this square here, or this triangle rather, or whatever shape this is where I want the high school complex to be. It's going to be a little bit bigger. Maybe the high school is sort of, and I don't want to say crown jewel, but you know what I mean? It's maybe just an important thing to the city. Maybe they've got a pretty popular sports team or something like that. But first I want to just clear out some of these trees here. There we go. Clear out all that. This fire station may or may not move. Let's move him for now. Let's put him on this corner here. There we go. Everyone is sad and then rejoices. And I want this to come out on its own road. And I'm thinking I'd like to have sort of one like this. This. And back down. And then I already know that I think I want to have... we'll have to go up by a little bit more. There we go. So maybe one more click should do the trick. I gotta take away these road guidelines, they're messing me up. There we go. I want this to be in here, and there we go. Centralizes pretty good. And I have a feeling the high school is not going to centralize. It is not, but that's okay. I think that looks okay like that anyways. And I just want to add a little bit of pathing in here. I think I'm going to go with the red paths. There we go. And maybe a little bit of just park fence here. Like that. Go. And I want this road, I think, to connect into there to give another connection point. And possibly here as well. Go. Just to give a few connection points. Go. And turn the light off on that one. Stop sign. This can be a stop. There we go. Alright, cool. So, and then from here, I think I want to add in a few basketball courts. Like that. And I think we will do a little bit of fencing as well around that. Possibly have a path come through there. I think maybe a regular pavement path would suffice. Maybe we'll stick with the red around here. There we go. Okay. And then I would like to add one of these parks in as well. So that's not going to fit, but one of these will. Or maybe I want to go with something like this. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. And I think we'll throw a little bit of commercial around here. There we go, like that. And some paths as well. There we go. Okay. And some more commercial here. And there. Alright, so I really like the way that looks. I think I'm just going to add a few paths back here and fill out with a little bit of tree action. Maybe do a few of these paths. Let's see. Or, you know what I could do that has paths built in is the small park I think will fit over here? No. Small playground? Yes. So there we go, a little playground on the corner. I'm sure there'll be some parents, you know, maybe picking up their kids or something like that, or just a place for the kids to hang while they wait for the school bus and stuff like that. But I think we're going to add a few of these paths a little bit around. Maybe coming from here. that. Maybe another one coming off here from the grid. Like that. And then from here we can just, I think, fill in with some trees and... You know? Give it a little bit of, like that. I like these trees here. The Eastern Cottonwood. I like these trees a lot. I also added in all the water pipes for over here as well, and I made all these historical. I'm okay with all these assets here, sitting around the park. Got a nice little plaza out front. I like that a lot. I'm a little undecided of what to do with this space here. I could throw in maybe a tennis court. You know, maybe there's a tennis team for the high school, or there's an elementary school across the street as well. So I think maybe we will do that. Let's add in a tennis court, and we don't even have space for it, so never mind on that aspect. So I think maybe from here we will maybe just let a little bit of this grow as well, maybe something like that, and again we can add in a little bit of tree action. Maybe a few of the trees from the original game here, whichever ones match up to this. There we go. That's them. So I really like how that came out. A nice little park. Got to add in a little bit of tree action over here, which we can do during a little bit of a detailing sort of time lapse after we're done here. But the next thing I want to do is I do want to expand. I think I'm just going to continue this grid here for the time being, because I do have an idea for possibly in this wooded area here to make an area that is a little bit more, I don't want to say snooty, but just maybe we'll use the toll booths to have that like gate action sort of thing, and give them some nice plazas, and I think that'd be real fun to like build something like that. You know, they have a little bit of water, give them some private piers, that kind of stuff. But for now, I think I'm just going to continue with this grid here and just keep rolling with this. But if you guys are enjoying the series, please likes, shares, subscriptions, they all help. I'm having a blast building this. Like I said in the beginning, this is my first series on YouTube, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I think we'll just bring that out like that. And then I normally don't like to do this, but I think we'll just do some generic zoning just to fill some of that demand. Try to standardizate the roads here with the water pipes. Go. I love that sound. The sound that when the water pipes connect. Go. And I think this square would be perfect for like a park, our first city park. I think that would be perfect. So let's just zone this all up. Like so. And all this. Fill in that. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And we'll go to here. And that should definitely kill off most of our residential needs. But we don't even get, I was taking a look earlier, and I don't think we even get the tolls until 2,800. Yeah, so we're about 1,000 people away from being able to do that sort of idea. We could also do it over here, you know, living by a farm, that kind of thing. We could do like an organic farm as well, organic shopping section in the center, and have the town kind of around it. I still would like to do an ore quarry over there, but let this build up. So maybe we start having the city park right here. So I think we got to paint a little bit of a district here, or a park area. There we go. Hemlock Garden. I think we will use... Yeah, maybe we will use the one with the parking. I think it's... You know, there's always some kind of parking. And I think we will do the side gates like that. I think we will have a side gate over here. We should have a side gate maybe over here as well. So we'll use this as sort of the backbone with the trees. Perfect. And I think I want to change these trees out. Maybe go for... there's like a thin... this tree here. The young linden. Yeah, I like that a lot. It's not overbearing, it's just enough, gives a little bit of color. Alright, and I think we will put a plaza right at the beginning here. We're almost out of money. So for now, I guess it's just going to be a plaza in there until we get some more funds. But there goes all of our residential demand. It's kind of gone down a lot. And hopefully some of these buildings come back. But really liking the high school build. Outside connection needed. Maybe in a future time, video game. Maybe in a future time. But farm is doing well. How is our farm doing? Oh, I guess it got to level 2. I said 3 earlier. I thought I saw it get to 3. Yeah, these are all over the place, but so far so good. To get to level 3, it looks like we just need some more workers. So, I mean, we could do the trick where you just spam down a bunch of stuff and get that to give you what you need. But another thing we got to figure out too is this highway. The way the map is set up, I'd have to buy almost 2 tiles to get access to the highway. But I'm liking this a lot. Looks like we got some money now, so we can go ahead and finish up this. So I think a little cafe there. And an info booth would be perfect. And of course a restroom. I think we will extend this a little bit by using these little tiles here. Okay. Maybe we'll stop it there. And we can add a little bit of fencing around it. Maybe we'll use the nature fence. Straight. Come off of all these. There we go. And we can add in a few more tables. There we go. And I think in here there's a few props we could use as well. Maybe there's a little outdoor grill section. There we go. Maybe give these grill guys a little bit of shade. There we go. I like that. Alright, so we got the beginnings to our park. I do think I'm going to fence off this park. So why don't we do that now? I think I'm going to do something like this. and put maybe a tree over there. Okay, fence this bad boy all the way up. Okay. There we go. I think we'll use one of these, what's that, conifer? Need something a little bit bigger, I think, than that. So maybe the oak tree is the best way to go. I want like the big one though. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. Sweet. So I think that's all we can really add to the park for now. I think, yeah. So it's just a matter of a little bit of a waiting game. And we will tree it up and decorate it up once we get everything in there. I don't know if it's going to be a level 5 or not, but already got some people coming through, so that's good. We can help that along by doing a few of the policies. I think it's Biffa who said that if you put the price up, it attracts more people to come because they see more value in it. So we'll do that. We could do advertising campaign. We could do make it to the main park. And I think that's all you can do for that one. All this other stuff is like for the amusement parks and things like that. So there we go. I like it. Okay, residential demand is starting to come back a little bit. I think we can throw a little bit more commercial. Maybe right here. Maybe we make this path continue. Oh, it's not going to let me. Okay, that's fine. There we go. So maybe we just put a few trees in between, or maybe some high grass. There we go. I like that. Alright, sort of a shorter episode today, but I just wanted to get the high school in and do some more of the residential expansion. We've got our first city park in, Hemlock Garden. If anybody has any suggestions for a name for that, that would be greatly appreciated. You could drop it in the comments. Also, just your overall thoughts of the city. What should we build? Where should we build it type of thing. Thoughts on the highway connections. Please, all helps. I haven't played the game for a little bit, but I'm still sort of new. And one thing I wanted to do was, nobody ended up commenting about a name for this farm, but I think for our Lord of the Rings fans, we will, whoops, that'd be a funny name. We will call it Potato Farms. All right. A potato. All right, so we got Potato Farms. And I think either the snootier neighborhood that I was talking about, I think I may do it off of this connection and have it over here, sort of next to the farm. And then I think down here we could do something like that too, with some nice houses along the river there. But I think that is going to be it for today. If you liked what you watched, please drop a like at the bottom there, comment. All those things help the channel grow. I'm still getting used to recording and dispersing on YouTube here, so any suggestions are greatly noted. But otherwise, hope everyone has a great and fantastic day, and I will see you all next time in the city of Norland. Have a good one.